Good evening. It is I, Farmer Herbert, and I have returned from whence it is I came, I guess. I haven't played this for a while, so not really sure what to do anymore. I've forgotten how to play. Sorta. I'm not that stupid, I do actually remember how to play. But I have kind of forgotten what I was doing. And it turns out I was in the middle of doing some contracts. Because that's cool. That's how you make money. I'm assuming the grain in this truck was to go to the same place or was part of the same contract as the one I'm currently harvesting. They're all barley. I don't know which one goes to button mill or not. Field 4 goes to grain mill, and this is field 9. Okay, we need to remember to take this to button mill. And this to pick up the free straw. Can't just leave that on the ground. I kind of wonder if it's worth trying to use this to use the course play that the harvester should be using. Probably not really worth it. Also, I should actually put the harvester onto its course play thingy, because it currently isn't. Better. He's gonna earn his lettuce. That can go away. Ah, the difficult, strenuous job of driving tractor. So difficult. And we've got the music that sounds more like it belongs in a pirate movie than a farming game. But that's okay. Maybe we're pirate farmers. Harvest our grains. Yaha, fiddly-dee. A farming life for me. Oh no. That's some terrible cornering there, Herbert. How are you ever going to make up for such a loss? And I won't. And now we get to go uphill. That's good. That's fun. Everybody likes going uphill. Both ways in the snow. To work in the acid mines. Hey, Day-Day, how you doing? Wonder what else I need to do in this month. I think I've fed all of my animals. Probably. They could do with a bit of grass. I'm doing alright, thanks. Not too bad. Just a little bit of evening farming. Night farming, if you will. as in from the famous Bee Gees song, Night Farmin'. Night farmin', night farmin'. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What drugs are you on, Herbert? None. Tiredness. Hey, silly, how you doing? Oh man, look at that big swath of straw that I missed. Just the fucking worst. Oh. Just got the Twitch signal, but I need to wipe her shit off. What are you wiping the shit off of? I read that as, you know, you're wiping a shit off of something that you've shat on. "9:42 p.m. for me. That is correct. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night and didn't nap through the day for some stupid reason. The log of shit. Oh man. All of this talk of shit is gonna get me demonetized on the YouTube stream. Oh look. He's finished. I enjoy how many wheels this thing has. It's too many. Hell yeah. Look at that. I parked it right there perfectly intentionally. And that's going to... I've forgotten where it's going. Butt Mill. That's... How could I forget about Butt Mill? Where's Butt Mill? I've forgotten where my mill is. I'm pretty sure it's... It can't be that mill down here, can it? No, Butt Mill is my bread mill. Right next to Terrible Clothing Shop. This thing's just about full. "5:44 a.m. for you and you can't sleep." Well, I guess it's almost 6. It's almost waking up sort of time if you're a morning person. Might as well get up and do something. Or you can watch a weird Australian man harvest grain. And not crash it into the river. Herbert, you know what time it is? Is it hammer time? Here we go. Take the corner without tipping. Hell yeah. Look at that. Things that are very basic and simple are amazing when done by me. Let's overload the barley. I wonder if this still gives me the materials. Doesn't look like it. I remember a long while ago when this game was pretty new, so I guess it was a bit of a bug, that when you got a contract to a mill that you owned, It would just give you all of the contract, all of the product from that contract, and you could just use it as you want. Gloves on, water on hand. It is sculptor-mold time. Is it, though? Do we all have to do sculptor molding? Or is it just for you? Because I don't feel like it. And we're forgetting important things, like having the indicators and the beacons on. Fuck you. Do you have a question, but you don't want to get on it till 6 o'clock? Whoops. Good thing you can just bounce right over cars, just like in real life. Getting distracted reading chat. A quest 2. I see. You too, Herb. Didn't you get the freaking memo? No? No one tells me anything! I'm not prepared! I don't have any sculptor mold. Or gloves. I've got water. That comes out of the tap and is easy to get. Look at how perfectly, promptly, and on time I arrived. Definitely intentionally. That's not a nice coincidence. Let's just press the 3 button and have the driver or have the tractor just go by itself. Using the W key is for chuds. What did I get for Christmas? I got money. Mostly. Actually, I think this year that's all I got. Money and gift cards, which are basically money. I'm not much of a Christmas person, really. And I guess I'm probably hard to buy for. Being an adult, you just buy stuff you want through the year, so like, you don't really need gifts, I guess, if that makes sense. Maybe you could save up to get a Quest 2. I could, but I don't want to. I don't even know anything about Quest 2, really. I am going to save up for a PC, though. Or try to, because things like registration for my car and having to buy a new radio for it keep coming up. Ooh, uphill's gonna be fun with all of this straw. All however many tons. I don't know how much 160,000 litres of straw weighs, but it's gotta be a fair bit. Just travel through the bottom of the vehicle. I do appreciate that this is a TARDIS, being that it holds more than it looks like it should. Such a nice hilly area. It's awful for driving in. M does not bring up the map in this game. Where's our next contract? It is... Oh, it's right there. Every time I open a different window, I start going off center and missing precious dead crop stems. Dead crop stems. Now that's full. I didn't expect that to happen. Look at that bit in the corner that he's missed. I'm going to deduct half a lettuce for that. I am forgetting how to properly work the course thingy. I think I've got it. Also, why the hell would you fold that up? We're just going up the hill again, you fool! Glad that you're homeschooled. I was never schooled. That's not true. Alright. Now we generate a course. It's probably gonna be fine and dandy. I was gonna say which direction is the starting point, but it doesn't really matter. It finds its own way to it. Yeah. And now we've got to unload this so we don't mix the two crops up and have problems getting paid for one of them. Yep. I'm glad you can't spill your load in this game. Also, load. Look at these slow idiots. Shit out some barley. They're going to turn that into bread. Mm-mm. I guess we do get the extra. Making barley flour anyway. So we just get some free flour, I guess. And who doesn't like free flour? Close the lids. I don't know why I find this so amusing, but I do. Is it because I'm a child? Yes. Ah. Enough of that. Surprised I managed to do that without crashing into the river. In fairness, though, I have only crashed into the river once on this map. Now we have to unload this. There's that train. We're supposed to be in France, but look at those American rail cars. I forgot that I built my dairy on the road. It's kind of in the way. Of course, the game cars don't have to stop for the fence. They can phase right through it, which is outrageous. Why don't I have to change to the trailer? Then I get the prompt to unload. You stupid fuck. I can't believe you would let that get in the way of you. Did the driver quit? No, the driver gave up. One tree and they just give up. He's probably going to want to be unloaded soon, too. The audacity of some helpers. And helper is a very strong word. Sculpt mold is on. Dry, bitch, dry. How long does sculpt mold take to dry? I'm not going to need to use that sort of thing for my model railway for a while yet, but it probably is something I should start looking into. Yes. Fill me up, big boy! That might be a pretty sensible thumbnail next time I stream this. It's a good idea to have a thumbnail for YouTube, I guess. Excuse me. I think I was going to sell that milk trailer. I forgot this tractor doesn't have a beacon. We can use the indicators though. Stiffens. 5 to 10 minutes, and the wet finger you can smooth it, and now you can paint it with cheap paints. I would not use my expensive paints to paint it. I still have so much track to paint before I can really think about doing scenery for my model railway. Not that I'm complaining too much. It's kind of annoying because of how small the track is, but it's also kind of relaxing. Just like put something on and do a mindless task. When you're like me, every task is mindless. That's some negative self-talk. Don't know if I should even bother getting that strip there. I've chosen not to. I looked away and, once again, drifted off course. I blame the tractor. A 3,000th scale. Oh yeah, you told me about that. It was like a display for a classroom. That's pretty cool. I've got some experience with gaming terrain, so cheap craft paints are good for that. I've got some somewhere. I don't know how much actual, like, hills and stuff like that I'm going to really need. So I don't know how much sculptor mold is going to be used rather than, like, pavement and stuff like that, but I'm sure I've got enough to do what I need to do. I've decided... Initially I was going to do a fairly countryside railway, but I've decided more city and industry. And I can paint everything all dreary and brown. so it looks like it's all filthy and stinky and rainy. Which is lovely. I think it's just a little bit more fun as a modeler to make something weathered and used and old and dirty looking. That music was epic enough to zoom in on old, what's his face, with the mow. Of course again. Can't do anything right. Let's just go straight. Oh look, he looks like he's full. Or he's very confused. Why not both? Wear gloves, it dries the skin big time. I assume you mean skin and not skill. It dries your skills out. I have heard that about it. I don't like wearing gloves for things like painting because, you know, acrylic paint will come right off your hands, and I would rather not have my hands in bags of sweat. But, you know, sometimes it's worth it. I do find it kind of funny when people get mad at me on the internet for not wearing gloves while painting. It just makes me not want to do it even more. You rebel. It's just so uncomfortable. It makes me want to vomit, having my hands in gloves filled with sweat, which does happen almost immediately, because Australia. Where'd the harvester go? Oh. It was camouflaged with that building over there. Oh, 40%. Man, I am tired. I can't read. Can't see the harvester. Looks like we might have an interaction. It's called a crash, Herbert. Yep. I'm not doing anything to avoid it. It's like he stopped on purpose. I thought he would just keep going. Now I'm kind of disappointed. Disappointed and angry. Very triumphant music. Probably means that I'm really good at farming. That's why they play the triumphant music. That's gotta be it. Someone left a truck on that row. It kind of bothers me that the indicators aren't flashing in time with the music. Hey, Angle, what? How you doing? I appreciate that you're a fan of my building. Man, this thing is almost full again. Surely I can just drive over those train tracks and then down the hill, and it'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing. That's what could possibly go wrong. I'm not going to land in the river. I'm not going to get hit by that train. I think I am going to get hit by that train. I guess I got hit by the train. That makes... Can we get this up without using my superhuman strength? What if we go back? Well, it's not gonna work. Oh man. Oh, I got out. Yeah. I don't think the music is dramatic enough. See, that was dramatic. Perfectly fitting music. And it's a miracle I didn't go in the river. See, and now we've got the triumphant music. I've safely secured another load of straw. Oh, we've got 69% in the truck as well. That's funny. Take something like Hans Zimmer or Two Steps to Hell. If I did that, they would take away any... They would demonetize it immediately. And it would be fair. My previous stream is demonetized unfairly. Not that it's gonna actually earn any money, really, but it's kind of annoying. I should take the truck and unload it, shouldn't I? Where do we go? I'm just driving to nowhere. I should probably not do that. Probably roads are for the weak. Only fools use roads. Okay, let's actually figure out where we need to go. I can collect that one. Grain mill. Where is grain mill? Which one is grain mill? Is that the one down by the river? It is. Down by the river! This is a good idea. Realistic farming simulator. No. Don't go in the water. I do kind of like those lamps. That's kind of neat. That's not the button I wanted to press. I wanted to cycle through my lights to be all exciting. Ooh. Yeah. There's a building there. Well, the dairy is making stuff. I should probably... No! Thank you, tree. Ah, Herbert, good at driving Erpaderp, they call me. Herbert Erpaderp, saved by the trees yet again. Excuse me. Pretty good timing again. Hell yeah. When does my grass need to be harvested? I think it's probably next month. It should look a bit lighter than that. Everything need to get out which pays me money. Getting paid money is good. Sometimes I wish I got paid money. Go, tractor, go! You can do the uphill thing. Pick that up. Seems a bit of waste to just leave it there. That's like 275 liters. I could probably buy like an apple with that. Maybe. There's so much straw. Why do they have so much straw? I guess I don't really need to pick it all up. I could just not and then skip to the next month where I'm working on my own crops, which is a bit more important than working on whoever owns these crops as crops. Johnny Chudson or something. Oh, and the harvest is finished. Good. I don't have any other outstanding contracts to work on yet. I guess I might as well fill this trailer up. But really, I should probably... Oops. I'll get in this, because the driver... Oh, the driver is still in there. I'll dismiss you just in case you're getting paid extra. Probably not really worth picking up all of the straw. That's only worth a couple of $1,000s, I would assume. can't fold with the auger extended. God damn. I'm pretty sure I left my trailer down. There it is. Conveniently blocking the road. Though, actually, that car is in the way. Or is it? Sort of. I think this is the correct side to load this onto the trailer. That's not going anywhere. Come on. Ass shits. No, don't crouch, run. Ah, this is typical. And why can't I pick you up? Does it count as being part of the trailer still? What's fallen down? Piece of cardboard. That's fantastic. Where did that come from? Above my air conditioner. Get off my trailer! Trying to kajigga this onto the trailer is probably more time consuming than actually just driving with the header on the harvester. Oh, fucking dog. This is why we can't have nice things. I'll get there eventually. That's probably fine. That'll stay there. Back to my own farm. You stupid shit. I do still have my farm sim cheat sheet up. I need to make sure I'm going to the right place to harvest wheat. I'm growing wheat, and that gets harvested in July or August. Can't remember when I planted it, so it could be next month or the month after. D-land, eh? Well, I hope you have fun doing things that are happening. Thank you for dropping by, Angle. What? Crossing the fields of the neighbor? Yep. They won't mind. Crop destruction is off. That's how it works in real life. Let's park this here. Click. That's the noise it makes. Start the engine? That's outrageous. That wasn't enough steering. Perfect. Nothing can stop me. See how I deliberately didn't crash into that wall there? Masterful driving from the master drivesman. Extra almost 4K, that's not bad. Let's open up this menu while driving, which is perfectly safe to do, and collect. Oh, we've got $36,000 redos. It's not too bad. We're definitely not rich yet. Definitely a long way off of my goal of owning all of the fields. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I wonder if the chickens need feeding. I think I checked all of the animals earlier. Butt chickens. All full of food. we're once again going to go down the cliff. And not into the river. Expand your fleet. Stop moving the camera so you can read it, Herbert, you fool. Oxbow pack. But I don't want to buy the oxbow pack. In 3000th scale, that is a instant rock on the road when you glue the bridge. Just don't glue the bridge. Wait a minute. I can use the rake on this when I do my own crops. That's some nice backing up there. Look at me using the path. Couldn't stick to it. We park right across the road. Idiot. Get blocked in. Can't chainsaw them. That's disappointing. It's too violent if you chainsaw people, Herbert. Where's the dog? Puppy. Probably hiding from me. I'm sure I'll find it eventually. I'm gonna save the game. Just because. And now we sleep until July. Any good contracts? I don't want baling or fertilizing. Ooh, lots of harvesting. 23 and 17. Are they near any fields I'm already working on? Also, we can take these as well. 17 and 23. I'm already working on that one. If I can accept that many contracts, just accept all the contracts. Your opinion, a open coal mine is what color? Black, brown, or light sand colored? I'd say a combination of them. Mostly black and brown. Probably mostly brown and rocky color. I would suspect that because it's a coal mine wouldn't make it all black. Only like the coal face and where the coal is dealt with would be very black. But then I'm no coal minologist. We just skipped to July, and my wheat isn't ready for harvest. Piss. I guess I didn't plant it on time last time I played. It is your fault if I'm wrong, okay? Well, it's usually my fault anyway, so fair enough. I'm also not really going to care if it's wrong, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, now those two are probably the cultivating contracts. Four and 9. And we've got this thing ready. This already cultivated this field, so why not just move it on up? Moving on up. Look at me not hitting those cars. Also, I've just now realized I've moved all my harvester and stuff down here, down to my farm. And I'm going to need to move it right on back up to get some of these contracts done. What have I done to myself? One headland should be fine for this. That's not the right one. You want that. Any of those contracts. Close? Yeah, right there. We'll get that one first. And then we'll think about completing all of these. Please start the engine. I'm sure we won't have any troubles getting hung up on trees here. It'll be fine. I still can't use the rake here. So we take it off. Oh, we're so close to the harvester. We're going too quick because you haven't turned the thing on. Or rather, I haven't lowered the thing. Oh man, who's blocked by a fucking object? It's not actually... Is it getting blocked? Is it him? The little message was just flashing. Maybe I don't need to worry about it. Maybe I need not concern myself. Maybe I should check just in case. I'm not going to check. I'm sure it's all fine. See, he's moved off from that corner. Fucking slow drivers! It's not a very tough sounding horn. You know what? It's time for truck chores, probably. We've got to pick up this lettuce. If we don't pick the lettuce up, the employees don't get paid. Look at that. Look at all that lettuce. Do we have to water that? No, we probably should. Don't need the lights on. I did not mean to do that. More honey, please. Do 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 do. Ah, sugar, sugar. Yeah. Just pump the pallets into the unloading zone. Here's a trick. Don't inhale your beverages. It feels unpleasant. I can't stand here punting honey all day. Miss those eggs. Get some eggs. Should also check the furniture factory. And we need to unload the harvester. A farmer's work is never done. Excuse me. It's a good park job. Didn't even damage my truck. I don't play in first person very often. It's because I can't really tell if I'm stopping in the right place. But I did, probably. Forward a bit more. Hell yeah. Fuck you, van. Blocked by an object. That's probably my truck blocking the harvester. Start the engine. Oh, so much wool. Must have been a while since I bothered picking this up. I wonder if the fabric mill even needs this much wool. Nope, they sure don't. Just leave it there. Pick the rest up and put full pallets in. Actually, it shouldn't matter. Oh, of course you pick those ones up too. Shouldn't matter if I put not full pallets in my warehouse. They'll still come out as full pallets. Won't carry any more? Fine. I'll have to come back for that fabric anyway. Aha! Saved it with my professional driving skills. If you had professional driving skills, Herbert, you wouldn't have tipped over in the first place. I sure do appreciate that that warehouse is very spacious inside. Blocked by an object again? Why does this keep happening? Why are there so many objects? Why are they so blocky? Oh, I should have set my mower to be working too. I am a giddy goanna. Before I forget, I will set this up. It's already set for the small grass field, so I might as well start there. However, I am cognizant of the fact that it's getting late and I'm tired. And I'd like to wake up in the morning. Set that going so I realize next time I play that I was doing that. You are... what the fuck? You couldn't just not get stuck behind that? You incompetent buffoon. I'll move this right out of the way. The driver was stuck there for so long they just left the harvester and walked off. I guess. Hello back. Twitch said you left. Did it? I don't see anything like that. I'm still at an hour and a half. And no dropped frames or anything. That's annoying. I was about to leave anyway. Or it is getting late. Let's make sure everything's going as it should. And then I will click this button, which will allow me to save. I may or may not be back tomorrow for some sort of stream tomorrow and over the weekend. I have no idea if Barnaby will want to play any games. If not, I'll just do something myself. Monday we've got gonna do a new modeling kit. I don't know what yet. Hopefully something quick-ish. Maybe 1 or 2 streams. Don't know yet though. And then we'll start something bigger, I guess. Little 20 minutes ago, did you leave or did I leave? Because I've been here the whole time. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Toodaloo.